Service participation in the assassination attempt on Pope John Paul II are absolutely untrue, according to Oleg Kalugin. He's in Sofia talking about who died in 1978 under mysterious circumstances in London. There are accusations that he was killed by a device hidden in an umbrella. In interviews in recent Interior Minister Stoyanov of organizing the assassination. Yegor Gaidar met with Industry Minister Claudio Aranzadi today to sign an agreement on great responsibilities, including the payment of past debts. Many issues were negotiated, including large-scale shipments of natural gas from Russia to Spain. According to some, no, it's not the distant future. The main thing is that the Russians have made a decision. Our negotiations will gain speed now, and if Spain commander of the CIS Navy has decided to send a note of the protest to the United States because a U.S. submarine collided with ours in Russian territorial waters. Neither side knows how these technological miracles could collide. In the Moldovan military districts, there is a campaign to give official identification after Vladimir Escu. These World War II veterans fought on the side of Hitler's Germany in that war. If approved, this idea would give them privileges equal to veterans horrified by the catastrophic shortage of children's clothing, food, and vitamins in our country, and also the shortage of spiritual nutrients for But not only about this, I've been convinced that there are many true friends of children on our Russian land. There are enterprises, collectives, foundations, enterprises have given us a hand of help to our children. And from abroad, including from the United States, we are receiving hundreds and hundreds of tons creative clubs. Of course, the Children's Foundation, the Russian Children's Center are not able to help all of children in our society, then they will be successful. A Russian National Aviation Association has been founded. Its goal is to unify all port near Moscow. The Russian National Air Club is operating here. It is here many famous pilots and sky Aviation Association, along with 64 air clubs of Moscow, St. Petersburg, central Russian cities, and Far Eastern cities around the country. Oil and gas pipelines, on putting out fires. We can work to help develop the mineral wealth of the country. World, in the women's dormitory of the Zaporozhye Aluminum Construction Trust, the administration is now allowing men to spend the night for 20 rubles. The hospitals in our country are in very bad shape. Many people are unsure, and the spirit of concern about the future reigns here. expenditures for children's health care in the capital. We are not the healthiest people in the world. 60% of our high school graduates have some chronic illness, and among 35-year-olds, only one-third beds, and doctors are facing mass layoffs. We are talking about putting sewing machines and other equipment in free areas of the hospital, because when something or make something to make extra money to support their family. The workers are engaged in direct activity, however. They have to pay for care or to get free care. The prices are moderate, up to 100 rubles, and they serve citizens of other sovereign states as well. Where doctors have to worry about earning money and not just receiving pay for their work. We need to free our doctors from the very high taxes and to give medicine will at least do no harm. As we have already reported, on the night of February 13th, there was an attack on a police car. Captain Victor Gruboy died at the scene. 3 criminals were arrested. They are the foreman of a Moscow factory, a brain surgeon, and a cooperative businessman. All 3 are from Podolsk. One of the criminals crime. According to investigators, the criminals decided to fight against social injustice by stealing from cooperatives. Now about the situation of the print media. Today we received information from the editors of Komsomolskaya Pravda newspaper. Since August 19th, because of the paper shortage, we have received a letter from the office of Vice President Rutskoy. His advisor, Fyodorov, denies the reports of British company ITN said the following: the Yeltsin administration is criminal and should be prosecuted for its economic reforms. Fyodorov said Yeltsin, which fundamentally changes the matter. The Russian Central Bank reports that the portrait of the founder of the Soviet state, Vladimir Lenin, will be circulation. It has not been decided yet whose portrait will appear on the new money. Good night. Champions in pairs ice dancing. This is their 3rd Olympics, and they've moved up 1 step each time. The bronze in '84, the silver at Calgary, and now the was in accordance with the great traditions of the Bolshoi theater, according to some observers. In 3rd place are Maya Usova and Alexander Zhulin. We definitely counted on the success of our speed skaters in the 1,000-meter, and especially hoped for success from Igor Zhelezovsky. But again, Yevgeny, what are the reasons of this failure? We were not prepared for these Olympics. It is impossible that our 4 greatest 1,000 meters it is his gold medal. He waited for it for 4 years. He should have come here, taken it, and gone home. These races were not Olympic quality. on Channel 1. The men's 4x10-kilometer cross-country relay was interesting today. The Norwegian team won its 7th gold. Turned around and skated backwards at the finish to demonstrate his true superiority. The Italian Silvio Fauner finished with his flag held high. Our skier came in 5th. On the alpine ski hills today, it was Italian day. The Italian Deborah Compagnon won the women's Super G. Confidence that she would win. Our skier Varvara